Hi everyone, welcome to Becca Plays Games. Today we're playing Breath of the Wild and I'm going to show you 5 things that you can do before you even get to the shrines. If you are new to Breath of the Wild or a new gamer, oh man, welcome to the best game. Welcome to the best game ever. I started playing this game a couple years ago and I wish that I had done a couple of these things before I attempted the shrines. So this game does a really good job of guiding you, especially on the Great Plateau, of where you should go. So obviously we need to go and talk to that old man. But before we do that, number 1, the first most important thing that you can do is pick up everything that you're able to. So anything that is giving a little bit of a shimmer, we're going to pick up. Of course, as we go, it'll show us how to use our controls, which is awesome. But we are going to pick up everything, especially food. Food is health. So the more food that you have, the more health that you have. We did just miss that bug that flew away on that tree, but you can pick up bugs. You can jump and catch them in the air. You can crouch. So we're going to sneakily get a beetle here on that tree we can use later. Perfect. And more tree branches. Great, thank you. And some more mushrooms. Okay. Now we've gotten some stuff. We're going to make our way down to the old man. Ooh, but before we talk to him, we are going to grab some apples. Okay, so we've just talked to the old man. He's let us know that we are on the Great Plateau, which is like the best part and also worst part of the game, depending on how you look at it. Which leads us to the second thing that you can do before you get started with the shrines, and that is fight bad guys. Fight the monsters. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice here, the more successful you will be off of the Great Plateau. So I do know that there's a little bokoblin over here. Oh, but Zelda's going to talk to us first.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
We will do that, Zelda. Couple things we have to do first. So we're just going to go right up to this guy, left trigger so you can target him, grab his weapon, and finish him off. Now, when I first started playing this game, I will tell you right now, I probably died in that very spot 3 times. Eventually I gave up and I just ran away. Don't do that. Keep trying, because the more that you do it, like I said, the better off you'll be. I'm going to go fight this guy because he's kind of standing in the way of something else that I would like. I also want his weapon. I'm gonna grab that, thank you. This brings me to the third thing that you can do. You're going to break every box, every barrel that you see. There is most likely goodies inside these barrels and boxes, and we want all the goodies. So I know Zelda told us to go to the point on our map, which is right here. We are gonna do that, but first we're gonna go up to the Temple of Time because there is a goodie in there that I really want. I believe we also get to fight another monster or 2 on our way up, which is great for us, great practice. Okay, so we've made it to the Temple of Time. We're going to check to see if any of these jars have some goodies. Woohoo, they sure do. 10 more arrows. And if memory serves me right, we'll be able to use these arrows with this bow. So as a recap, first things first, make sure you gather and pick up everything you can. You're gonna fill your inventory as much as you can. If we check out our inventory right now, I already have a couple weapons, a bow, some arrows, food, monster parts, all stuff that we can use later on in the game. As we make our way to that glowing point on the map, I am gonna do a couple more things just to set us up for success. There are some more barrels that we can break. Oh, surprise! Just get rid of this guy. Great. And if you look very closely, there's a chest here. Make sure you open all the chests that you find. We want everything. Woohoo! New pants! Okay. You know, I have played this game for years, and I still open my map when I want to open my inventory, or I'll open my inventory when I want to open my map. Maybe one day I'll get it right. Okay, before we make our way to the glowing point, I am just gonna pick up a few more apples, and I can't help it, we're gonna go kill some more monsters. It's just so easy. Oh, Hyrule Herb, that's great. If you cook that one, it heals you really, really well, which we want. If I do this right, I don't even have to use my weapons. So we're just going to push this. Oops, sorry. Oh, missed. That's okay. I have some weapons. We are going to use this one first. He doesn't even see me. Great, I'll take yours. So we want to go right there to that tower. That's the spot that we want. There are a couple of bad guys in the way. We're gonna practice using our bow. I don't want to use my bomb arrow. No, thank you. And if you do this right, you'll only have to use 2 arrows. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's okay. They're gonna give me some more arrows. And there are some in the ground. Here we go. Excellent, more bows. So already we have gathered so many things and we haven't even thought about heading to the shrines. The last guy that I want to kill is this guy because he has a shield and a sword. So I really want his stuff. So he's gonna give me arrows, a sword, and a shield, which is awesome. Okay, we've made it to the tower. Almost there. So we're gonna get out our map. Here we are on the top of the tower. This is where we started, but what we're gonna do is we're actually going to use the pins in the map, and we're gonna pin some places that maybe you wanna go back to, or places that you don't wanna lose. So for example, if you wanna go check out the Temple of Time again, you can place a pin there, and then when you open up your map, it's right there, you can find it easily. Maybe you don't wanna forget that there's a camp of bad guys over there. I wanna pin it. And of course, there are shrines all around, and this is what the old man is going to tell you to do. He's going to say, check out these golden shrines, make sure you put a pin in the map so that you can find them later. So here's one over here. There's another one over here. And another one over here. And of course, when I first started playing the game, did I listen to the old man? Did I do this? No. So sometimes it's just easier to watch someone else do it so that you can apply it to your own game. I totally get that. So we're gonna make our way down here. The old man's gonna greet us. He's gonna tell us to check out that shrine. We're gonna do one more thing before we actually do that though. All right, so the old man just told us, hey, go to that shrine. Go find the treasure that's there. But we're gonna find one more treasure ourselves, a couple more treasures before we do that. So the last thing, number 5, the last thing that you can do before you even get yourself to the shrine is fish and hunt. The first fish that you get to catch are the ones that are right below from where you just were. And you can actually just hop right in, swim close to them, and pick them up into your inventory. There are other ways to fish as well, but we are not there yet because we don't have the right equipment. So we just picked up like 5 fish, easy peasy. Fish are great, especially when you start to cook them. There are no fish that I know of in this pond. Maybe I'm crazy, but from what I remember, there's no fish over there. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go fight these bad guys first. Because again, we're gonna practice. We're gonna set ourselves up for success for the shrines. And I want all their stuff. So like I said before, I think it's number 3 to break everything that you possibly can and take all their stuff. These boxes are filled with goodies. Arrow. They don't even know I'm here. I'm taking all their stuff and they're too busy dancing. Honestly, my biggest piece of advice too with these guys, don't be scared. Make mistakes, especially these red guys. They're pretty harmless. One more to go. Great. Perfect. Okay. So before I go and get that chest, I'm going to pick everything else up, make sure I don't miss anything. This little camp right here is such a good find. They obviously put it here on purpose. What's in our chest? Another weapon, another sword, amazing. So if we check out our inventory, what do we have? A full inventory of weapons, same with bows, 29 arrows, 2 shields, so many things, including some fish. Now, before I go to that shrine, I'm just gonna see if I can catch myself something else to eat. Because hunting also lets you practice with your bow. I like to hunt with my bow. Because the animals in the forest are typically very sneaky and very fast. Hard to get right up to them with like a sword. You could spend a good chunk of time in the forest just practicing if you're still a little bit apprehensive about going right to the shrines. Usually there's, I don't know if they're pigs, warthogs, I don't know. The old man tells you what they are, but I forget. I might, oh, there's bunch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just want one. Look at them. They're going crazy. Oh. Okay. Got myself some meat. I also think there's some goodies up here. It sure is. You could honestly like scavenge this whole forest and get tons of mushrooms, fruit, meat, eggs, and really stock yourself up because food means health. So if you don't want to die a whole bunch in the shrines, because there are enemies in the shrines, get stuff to take with you. Get some food. All right, so now we're going to make our way back to the shrine because I feel ready to go. So 5 things that you can do. Again, number 1, gather, pick up everything that you find. Treasures, sticks, food, mushrooms, whatever. Number 2, fight the bad guys, fight the monsters. Get in there. You can die a whole bunch. It's fine. But practice, practice, practice. Number 3, break everything that you see. Break the barrels, break the boxes. There are goodies and treasures in all of them. Number 4, use the map, use it to your advantage. Don't waste your time trying to find things when you can use the map as a tool. And number 5, you can fish and hunt, fill your inventory. And then we're ready. Okay, well, we're here. So in my next episode, I'm going to go through each of the shrines on the Great Plateau in depth, nice and slow. So if you need help, be sure to check that out. Thanks so much for watching.